At the age of 81, Jimmy Page, the reclusive yet revered architect of Led Zeppelin's sound, has stepped out of the shadows with a candid reflection on rock history, igniting renewed debate over one of the genre's most enduring rivalries. In a rare interview marking his birthday, Page offered surprising insights into Eddie Van Halen, the late guitar virtuoso whose flashy technique and explosive tone defined an entire era of music. "Eddie was phenomenal," Page began, "but the thing is, technique alone doesn't make the music. It's about feel, the composition, the journey the listener takes." This seemingly respectful comment carried an undercurrent that fans and critics were quick to dissect. Was Page subtly suggesting that Van Halen's wizardry, for all its speed and flair, lacked the deeper emotional gravity of Zeppelin's catalog? To some, Page's comments felt like a long overdue correction to the narrative that Van Halen had reinvented the guitar in a way that made previous legends obsolete. Page didn't explicitly criticize Eddie's style, but his emphasis on melody, mystique, and musical architecture drew a sharp contrast to Van Halen's high-octane, solo-driven sound. "Music needs mystery," Page added. "It's not always about showing what you can do. It's about what you don't play. The spaces, the atmosphere." The subtle jab set social media ablaze. For years, rock enthusiasts have debated whether Page's pioneering work in the 60s and 70s was overshadowed by the technical revolution Van Halen ushered in during the late 70s and 80s. Page's influence lies in the way he layered guitars, created dynamics, and fused blues with Eastern sounds to create an epic scale of rock expression. Eddie Van Halen, by contrast, broke rules by playing at lightning speed, inventing techniques like finger tapping, and pushing amplification to new limits. Page's remarks expose a fundamental difference not just between two guitarists, but between two philosophies of music. One prioritizes mood, legacy, and sonic storytelling. The other dazzles with innovation, speed, and raw energy. That said, Page made it clear there was no personal animosity. "I respected Eddie. He had a brilliant mind for the instrument, but sometimes brilliance is mistaken for depth. At 81, Jimmy Page has nothing left to prove. He rarely grants interviews and hasn't released new music in years, yet his influence is still deeply felt. By speaking up now, he has reignited a conversation about what truly makes a guitarist great. Is it innovation, soul, songwriting, or something else entirely?" Whether Page intended to spark controversy or not, one thing is certain. His words remind us that even in a world of shredders and showmen, the heart of rock still beats in the spaces between the notes.